black of Slovenia. Krot of the Ukraine in the blue. Slovenia in white, Ukraine blue. Oh, Uchimata attacked there, but totally misjudged that. Could have paid dearly for that, but lucky enough for her, her opponent didn't even see that coming. Drops Sianagi there, drops Sodi there. I should say she pulls around looking for the Niwaza. Driving over there. Very evenly matched, these two young ladies, not much in it at all. Both favouring the deeper grip around the back, and now falls straight into the Osakomi. And I say fall in, but I think she'll manage to get out, but she's struggling now. It's Tukita. Hold as the referee is calling. So, luckily for the Slovenian, there was no score for that brief hold down. Nevertheless, a very silly error that she could do without the energy that it takes just to try and get out of an attack like that. Again, a nice deep grip round the back from the Slovenian, but just really not capitalising on it. A bit scrappy at the moment from both of these young ladies, and needs to be tightened and tidied up quite a bit, really. Oh, right over the back there, and Wazari scored for the Ukraine. So that puts the pressure on the Slovenian. Vrsic has got to really now start changing the pace, and real commitment now in her entry of these techniques that she's putting in at this moment. There really isn't There's a lot of work being put in, but not a lot of commitment and finishing of the techniques. And it's an absolute crime when you think of how much effort it is to just attack. And if you're going to put a poor half-hearted attack with a lack of finish, then you're just wasting valuable energy that you could do with most probably closer to the end. So sometimes it's worth just taking your time and getting your grip right and just doing enough, but not committing too much that's going to wear you out. Putting a lot of half-hearted attacks that's really not going to come to anything. So again, she's opting for the second best on the grip, the Slovenian. If she's going to come back into this match, she really, now that's a better grip for her. But again, she panics. Krot comes round the back, around her waist, and all of a sudden she lets go and she falls on her face. It's a real habit. You see quite a lot happening. Again, the Ukraine's got a strong stance, but oh, the nice attack there. Yuko scored for the Slovenians, so that's good. That's a good comeback. A real arrogance from the Ukraine, though. She gave that away. Again, looking at the clock, which we saw earlier on, that can cost you dearly by thinking you've got it sewn in with just seconds to go. Now, if she'd had any more of a lift on that, the Slovenian could have thrown her for 10. So it was a real silly thing to do. And we're seeing quite a lot of it with this this age group. Maybe it's I don't know, a lack of experience at this level. I don't know, because they have quite a few tournaments, so there's really no excuse for it. It's never over until that bell goes, and they've got to realise that. And we're seeing quite a lot of matches that are watching the clock instead of watching their opponents. But a convincing win for the Ukraine. Krot, who goes through to the third round of the women's under 14